This is Shutters Inc. with Bruce Williams and Glynn Lavender.
Hi and welcome to episode 581 of Shutters Inc. The last one for 2025.
It's beginning to smell a lot like Christmas.
This is Bruce Williams from shuttersincpodcast.com, and that there is Mr. Glynn Lavender from creativephotoworkshops.com.au. Who's obviously in a very
roasting on an open fire.
Festive spirit.
Scotch. I guess the festive spirit, the choice. Yes.
Nice.
No, I
approve this message.
As we were going live to air, this message came through to me.
Yeah.
Holy infant, so tender and mild, implies the existence of a cursed infant so chewy and spicy.
Love it.
Which is quite true when you think about it, you know. And, you know, why are they eating this child anyway?
Exactly.
Is that what I mean by baby back ribs?
There we go.
The other white meat. Oh, dear. Hello, Bruce.
How have you been?
Merry
and Merry Christmas to you too.
They call me a ho. Ho.
How have you been?
Are you well?
I am.
What have you been doing? Because I've noticed that you often ask me that question, I'll waffle on for ages, and you don't get a chance to speak for a long, long time. I just go on and on and on. So I thought tonight, Bruce, to change it up for something a bit more Christmas special-like, I would ask you first and let you talk about what you've been up to before I start going on and on about all the stuff that's been going on in my life. So I thought, give you the chance. It's Christmas. It's a tender and mild thing to do. And so there I am, Bruce. I was asking you, how have you been going? What you've been, and I'm waiting with eager anticipation to hear your response, because I don't get to hear enough of you, and I think the listeners would agree they don't get to hear enough of you either. So it'd be really nice for them to hear you waffle on for a bit about what you've been doing, maybe giving us some tender and interesting tidbits around the photographic audio world that you've been living in. Maybe some dark table updates for the end of the year about something fascinating. Maybe, I don't know, regale us with what your new numbers on YouTube are for how many followers and how many minutes watched. I don't know. I'd just like to hear you go on and on for a while, Bruce, rather than just be me going on all the time. Because I've been told occasionally I can talk a little bit too much, and I can take a hint though, Bruce. If someone said that to me, said, I get it. I'm talking too much. You want me to be quiet? All you have to do is say, "Be quiet," and then people often say, "Well, Glynn, be quiet." Does they see? That's all you had to say. All you had to say to shut me up was to say, "Be quiet," or "Shut up." Shut up works just as good as be quiet. A shush, it's a little harsh, but I can take that. But if it's a church, a shush is perfectly fine. Under whisper tone, Glynn, you're talking loud in church about eating Jesus' baby back ribs and that cursed, not so tender and not so mild child. Yeah. I've heard of wild child before, but never mild child.
No.
Born on the mild side. So, anyway, Bruce, tell me to shut up.
Shut up.
See, now you told me to shut up, so I get the hint straight away that you want me to be quiet. You say, Glynn, I get the hint. Now is the time for me to do some talking, because, it's a two-person podcast after all, and it's good for both of us to have a fair and equal say in what gets said and maybe the minutes shared on the podcast itself. Okay.
What have I been up to?
What have you been up to?
Did I tell you I'm shooting with an A7R4 at the moment?
I think, yes, you loaned it while yours being repaired.
Yeah. Doug loaned me his. So mine's gone off to Digicam, my A7 III.
Yeah.
And the deal with them is you start out by paying a flat $99 fee.
Like a service fee, just to look at it. Yeah.
It's for them to look at it and assess what the problem is, and then they come back to you with a quote for the remainder of the repair.
The other $13,000.
Yeah. So all up, it's going to cost me about $550. They haven't actually said what the issue is.
Well, the issue is they want $550 and there's nothing wrong with your camera.
Yeah, so they have quoted me for a replacement hot shoe, which I had no issue with the hot shoe, but they told me that the hot shoe had some corrosion on it. So, but they haven't told me what was wrong with the sensor. Anyway.
God.
So anyway.
And have they assured you for that price that it actually will be fixed?
Well, I haven't read the fine print, but one would hope so.
God.
So
You
anyway,
could buy a second-hand A7 III for about $1,200, $1,100, $1,200.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, I've seen them.
Yeah, but you don't know what you don't know what you're getting then. It could be somebody else's
You don't know what you're getting
problems.
back from these guys.
No, well, that's true. But they are, I mean, they are the official repairer for Sony and Nikon and Canon in this country. So
Are they?
I'm hoping that they know what they're doing and will actually fix
First
the
time
issue.
for everything, my friend.
Exactly.
First time for everything. Yeah.
Exactly.
Strange. It's a Christmas miracle.
Yes.
Stranger things have happened. It's a festive show tonight, Bruce. We're getting Christmas popping up everywhere.
Of course. As I said to Kath, it's cheaper than me buying an A7 IV.
Yeah, there is that.
Which
Yeah.
I would dearly love. You know me, I don't get overexcited about new cameras all that often. I tend to,
Sure.
make the most of what I've got for a lengthy period of time. I've been shooting with the A7 III for 6 years now.
Man.
And I shot with the A850 for, was it 9 or 10 years prior to that? So I kind of feel like, maybe I'm not quite ready for a new camera yet, but I do
It's still got a couple of years left in it.
Love the A7 V. Oh, they are some sexy specs.
Why? What about it?
Oh,
What is even remotely interesting?
well, it's got the U-Butte, 15-axis viewfinder screen thingy-me-jiggy that you've been rattling on about for the last 18 podcasts.
That's worthwhile buying. Yeah. So just tell Kath that it's got a good screen.
I love that they haven't gone stupidly large with the sensor. I personally don't want a larger sensor. The 24 pixels that megapixels that I've got on the A7 III for me is a great size. It means that photos ingest pretty fast because you're not copying,
Buy a faster card.
or a faster card reader.
Yeah.
It's the ingest time is what I'm talking about. It's not the writing to the card. It's the getting them off the card and onto the computer. And of course, and then, as you bring in larger photos, then your processing time gets longer and your demand on your system is higher. And I just don't see the necessity for more and more megapixels all the time. So 33 megapixels, it's a bit of a bump up from 24, but it's not 60 megapixels. It's not stupid amounts of data.
Like my one.
What's yours? Is yours 42?
60.
Oh, yours 60, is it? Right.
Yeah. But the great thing is, when I use it on APS-C mode, it's 26. So I can my 150mm lens becomes a 225mm apparent view lens.
Gotcha.
At 26 megapixel, which is so it's a lot of it doubles the versatility of my lens range by being able to swap between full frame and APS-C.
Did you buy the R4 or the R5?
R5.
Yeah, right. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
And there,
So it's going to be a bear, be a grizzly.
There were some other specs which I can't remember off the top of my head, but I do remember looking at it all when it was announced a couple of weeks ago and going, "Oh, that is a sexy looking camera."
Because you reached out to me and you said, "Are you sad you didn't wait?" I said, "No," because I loved that 60 is a game changer for me.
In what way?
60, essentially because I can use it as an APS-C crop.
Right.
To 26 with the press of one button.
Yep.
I've changed all the focal lengths of all my lenses.
Right.
And give me so much more versatility. And it's just been a godsend. Just using it at workshops is like, my God, it's so fast, so efficient.
Yep.
Yeah, it reduces my need to change lenses. Because if I've got my 16 to 35 on and I wanted something 60 or 70 mil, I'll hit the APS-C sensor and it's not quite S50 odd, but it's doing most of what I need. Yeah, I just like that. And that was, and I said the only reason I bought the camera was for the screen. Yeah. But the thing that surprised me the most is that crop sensor.
Yeah, right.
The thing that's made me go, oh wow, that's a big change to how I shoot.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so that's the kind of. But I must admit that I haven't looked overly in depth at the A7 V, but everything I've heard, people going on about it's pretty cool.
It's funny, we've spoken in the past about how whenever some new camera gets released, there's always the commenters who go, "Oh yeah, I'd buy one, but it doesn't have open gate." It's like, really? That's the thing that's stopping you?
That's what's holding you back. Oh God.
And there's been
And maybe
a
in
heap of
some
that.
people's world that is a thing. I don't know. But I'd buy it, but I don't like the non-flipping screen. So that's the Nikon. I would have bought the Nikon, but I didn't like the screen.
Yeah.
So that's maybe even worse than open case. No, at least that's a practical reason. God.
So anyway,
But have you enjoyed shooting with the 4?
I actually
Have you found any difference?
I haven't been out to shoot any stills with it, but I did shoot my first video with it last night.
Yeah.
Or was it the night before?
Recently.
And the one thing that I noticed is how much hotter it gets over my A7 III.
Really?
Now, I don't know if that's because of the sensor size or if there's something else at play, but yeah.
Well, the sensor size is the same size, isn't it?
No. This is the R4. So this is, I think, 42 megapixels. As I'm editing this podcast, I just looked it up. It's actually 61 megapixels.
Oh, so the sensor size is the same, so it's just a matter of pickles.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, the pixel density.
Sorry
right,
for being pedantic, but I'm pedantic.
Yeah, but I did notice that when I stopped recording and I picked it up to pull the memory card out, I went, holy moly. Could
Wow.
fry an egg on that.
I've heard all sorts of stuff about, like, you can actually dial in what sort of heat cutoff you want on these cameras.
Yeah.
And stuff, I've never, only ever shooting photos, it's not a thing I've ever come across.
No. But when you're shooting video, obviously the sensor's cooking away for a long period of time.
It's amazing that they can sustain functioning if they get that hot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it's a beautiful camera. I really should go out and do some stills with it while I've got it.
You should.
Just for and giggles.
And giggles, exactly what I was going to say, yeah.
So, but I'm on holiday for 2 weeks as of this weekend.
Oh, nice.
And Max and Caitlin are home, so I probably will be shooting some Christmas photos while they're here. So
lovely, yeah.
Yeah, so it will get
do
a workout.
couple session.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, set up a backdrop in the shed and
get into like that cobblestoney area in Sydney, whatever it's called.
The rocks.
They're rocks, the cobblestone rocks. What's that place called? The rocks. Get out. There's something with a bit of character to it.
Yeah.
Bit of rusticness.
I will definitely do some photography in the next couple of weeks, that's for sure.
Just when you're doing this couple shot, make sure you get plenty of them as individuals as well, in case they do split up, and they can still use those single copies for like dating profile pics and stuff,
Exactly.
That's what I always say at weddings. So that is to get some of the two of you apart, just in case. I mean, not everything lasts, lady.
Oh, that must
I know
go
it's a
down
special
well.
day, but you're only going to do this 2 or 3 times in your life. So let's make the most of it. Always a good way to start any wedding.
Yeah, of course.
Is your mum still married? See what I mean? Yeah. What about his mum and dad? They still? No, of course they're not. No. So, what makes you think you two are going to last?
You must be a cack at weddings.
Oh, God. You got to have a bit of fun. It's all about, keeping things fun for yourself.
Absolutely.
It's like workshops and tours. You got to entertain yourself first.
What have you been up to in the last couple of weeks?
I'm on holidays.
Right.
I'm sort of always on holiday. I picked up a new lens today.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
I was a bit stressed about because it arrived at the post office on Friday and they couldn't find it, or on Saturday or Monday, and finally they found it today. So that was
wow.
That was kind of. I was starting to think, well, that's gone to the wind. So I've got a Fuji 14mm lens for my little XE5.
Okay.
So 14mm, which is equivalent to like 21mm on
so it's APS-C, is
numbers.
The camera?
Yes, APS-C, yeah. And this camera has the same thing where you can hit the little crop button and it crops in. I think you get a 14 or 15 megapixel, because it's like 22 megapixel image cropped.
Right.
So it's 40 megapixel non-cropped, and then you press the button again, and your 21 becomes equivalent to like a 28, 29 millimeter something.
Okay.
Press the one little button, and it can also go to, so it does like a 1.5 crop or a 2 times crop.
Right.
I think the 2 times knocks it down to like a 12 megapixel photo. But still quite a usable.
So in technical terms, is it simply ignoring every second photo sight on the sensor? Is that what it's doing?
No.
What's it doing?
It's literally, it's just not capturing it's basically cropping the inside part of the image.
So then what's changing? Like, because it's not like there's any difference in distance between either the front or rear element and the sensor.
Yeah, so there's no difference. That's why I say it gives you a perceived crop of
So really,
whatever.
it's no different than digital zoom.
It's digital zoom, yeah.
Right, okay.
But at really high quality.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
stunningly high quality. Yeah, at 26 megapixel. Yeah, you count the follicles up their nose.
Yeah, I guess when we were
yeah.
shooting 6 megapixel cameras, then digital
Had a
crop
big impact,
had a big impact, but now you can kind of
it's
get away with it.
a bit of a concern. But these, as I said, the 60 megapixel on the Sony is, you can see the mites on the nose hairs.
Yeah, right.
If you zoom, it's that sharp. So even at APS-C crop down to 26, you can't see the mites anymore, but you can still see the nose hairs nice and clear. It's crazy amount of detail, which is kind of cool. You know, if you're shooting, like the things that I shoot, which I don't shoot a lot of photos, but I shoot more crafted photos, shall we say, and so 60 megapixels of some guy's face with incredible amount of detail is kind of nice. You know? But I said there are times when distance is a problem. That little ability to distance is a problem, and time is short. There's no time to change lenses. You've got what you got on. Click one button and you've got, and that can, and people say, well, you can just crop later. You can, but that doesn't help how you see. So if you see differently through the viewfinder, you may compose differently because of what you see, versus you shoot it wider and then you're going to crop it later. Well, it's not quite the same. Yeah, you might have missed a great shot because you didn't move 2 foot to the left, because when you're only seeing a narrower frame of view, you saw the world slightly differently, you know, that kind of stuff. But as I say, that's the thing that's been shocking me the most. Yeah, so I've got this 14mm lens. I've got to tell you, it is SEXXY on that little camera. It looks gorgeous. Yeah. And it's got this old clutch focus system. So it's autofocus, but then you can pull back on the focus ring and it clicks out. So it's like a little clutch motor. It unclutches the motor, and then you can then manual focus. Right. So it's just in the fist of one button, you're manual focusing, manual aperture, manual shutter speed, and you've got a little match needle system for your exposure. It's so freaking old school. It's not
That's
funny,
awesome.
You know? So you're doing everything, but it feels like 50-year-old camera, a 40-year-old, 30-year-old camera.
Yeah,
you know? Right.
And
here's the thing about this camera, Bruce. I haven't put it into a case yet. As in, I haven't put it away. All my other gear, I don't care. It's sort of sitting where I can look at it.
Yeah, right.
So 4, 5, I don't know how many weeks later it's been.
Yeah.
Still sitting there looking at the thing.
Yeah. And how many images have you shot with it?
8. I'm not using it for photos, Bruce.
All kitty cat shots?
No, I went out and shot. Had to take one of the kids into the city, hanging out with one of their friends the other day. Yeah. So I had to hang around, waiting for the 4 hours or whatever it was before they'd finished shopping. So I just walked around the streets of Melbourne, taking some photos. Nice. And as per usual, I took a photo that I really, really like. Yeah. And no one else likes it.
Oh, really?
So if I can't just send you a photo. What can I send you a photo? Yeah, I'm going to share my screen with you. Hang on, let's see if we can do this. This window. See if that worked.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
So you don't like it either?
No, I don't.
No. But
well, unfortunately, it's low res on this screen, so I can't really tell. Have you focused on the tables that are outside the restaurant?
No. Well, the whole thing's in focus. So
okay.
It's got depth all the way to the very back of the frame. Right. So everything's in focus.
The image compression on this Google Meet call is not fantastic. So maybe
I'll
flick it through to me. Shoot it through on email, and I'll use it as the pic for this episode.
So it kind of reminds me of a Edward Hopper painting.
Oh, okay.
If you know Edward Hopper,
was he the guy that did the cafe on the street corner?
Yeah.
And
that's kind of what this is. It's a cafe on a street corner that kind of looks a little bit like that, basically. But just had a vibe, bit of a vibe. and I kind of like the balance of the groups of people kind of sitting at different depths in the image.
Right.
And I don't know, it's just, and once again, it ain't no world class image. It's a nice shot. Yeah, I think it's nice. Yeah, and for someone who doesn't shoot this sort of stuff, I don't do street per se very much. You know,
and as we have said many times, shoot for your own satisfaction.
Exactly, and you put up online and you get crickets.
Yeah. And that doesn't matter.
But no, it's actually a sign that it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everything I put up that I really like gets no traction.
Yeah.
So if this gets no traction, therefore it's either really bad, and I know it's not bad, or it is actually good for my taste, you know, because it's got no traction. The world's a funny place, Bruce.
It is.
Very, very funny place.
It is indeed.
Since 2005, Shutters Inc. has been a labour of love. But beyond the time required to produce it, there is also a financial commitment. If you find value in the podcast and would like to help keep the servers running, hit up the Patreon link, which is in the show notes. Even a couple of dollars a month will help. Much appreciated. Now, back to the podcast.
So I've been out shooting with that, and also say I've got some new cards. I've actually moved to CFast Express cards for the first ever time.
Oh, okay, because your A7R5 has that slot.
60 meg. It has two. Yeah.
Oh, I thought one was an SD card slot.
No, it can be both.
They're both capable of
SD and
okay.
Yeah, they can do both.
Right.
But of course, if you run one SD and one CFast, it will always run to the slowest card. So there's no point having that's how they work. They power down to the slowest. So if you've got a fast card and a slow card in your camera and you're writing to both cards, it'll work on the slowest card speed.
Oh, okay. You're writing to both cards simultaneously.
Writing both cards simultaneously, yeah.
Oh, see, I have my A7 III configured so that I shoot video to one card and stills to the other card.
Yeah. I don't do video.
So what's the right speed on CFast?
It's the right speed, Bruce. I don't know. I didn't actually even look, to be honest. I can't remember.
Presumably,
is it 700 megabits a second or something? The write and about 1,000 read.
Well, normally
like
we
that.
talk of SD cards having megabytes per second, and your extreme pros are up around 200 megabytes a second.
Yes, and this is 800. This is 4 times faster than that. Yeah, and this isn't the super fast card. This is like the medium fast card.
Jeez.
So yeah, but I mean, you pay a premium for that, and the cards are normally much more expensive. The only thing is, there was a good Black Friday deal, and so I jumped on them.
And what size cards did you buy?
I got 160 gigabyte.
Okay, as in 160, or you got one?
160.
Right.
Yeah, 160. So that's equivalent to 4,000, 3,000 photos or something.
Mm-hmm. You shoot JPEG only, of course.
No, that's RAW. That's maximum RAW on the Sony A's. Yeah, it's just looked up. So it's 800 megabits read and 700 megabits write.
Megabits or megabytes?
Megabytes. So I'll say megabits. So I'll say MBS.
Wow.
So you can be shooting, but so basically you can shoot at the A7R5's highest frame rate, 10 frames a second.
Yep.
And it'll never buffer.
That's crazy.
You just shoot until the cows come home.
Yeah.
Unless you're shooting cows coming home, then that might be different. But yeah, so that's kind of, yeah. I figured, as I said, like, this is probably the last cameras I'm ever going to buy.
Yeah.
So I might as well buy the last memory cards I'm ever going to buy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, might as well just
so how many did you buy? How many of the cards?
Just 2. Yep. 1 for each slot. Yeah, that's all I need. Yeah, I'm not going to...
You just erase them when you fill them up, do you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to shoot thousands of photos in any one session, ever.
So question, why are you writing to both cards? Is that just for redundancy?
No, well, if I want to shoot RAW and JPEG, I'll do one to each. If I'm shooting JPEG, only it'll be JPEG to JPEG, which will give you like 8,000 on each one. But
yeah.
So for important shoots, I'll go to RAW and probably use the JPEG. just always the way, isn't it? But so it's just, I said, overkill for the sake of overkill. Yeah,
nice.
So I got new cards, and of course then I had to go buy a new card reader because all card readers
couldn't cope.
They get you in, don't they? They just get you in. They just and then you need a new cable to go to your card reader.
That's right.
That's something different as well. Oh dear. So anyway, my card reader, my cards arrived today or yesterday, recently. It might have been today, and the card reader's sitting at the post office now. So there, I'll be able to go and do nothing with it because I'm not going to take any photos this time. I'm only shooting with the Fuji at the moment, so I have to wait to Bangladesh. But I'll do a run through. I'm looking at trialing a new data transfer system for on the road. So rather than using a laptop, just using a hub. So connect the card reader into the hub, and on the other side have two SSD drives, and the hub just sort of shunts the data straight through. And then it's got an app, so that you can then check your phone to check so the data's actually transferred to the SSDs before you delete.
Yep.
Because what I tend to do on tours is if let's say we're going out for a morning and going back to the hotel for lunch or something, or rest time, I'll shoot all morning, get back, download the morning's photos to the SSDs to redundancies, and then just delete those photos off the cards.
Okay.
And then the afternoon's all free, do the same again. So every session.
Didn't you get into the Gnarly box or whatever it was called?
Yeah, Narbox, but they've gone out of business.
Did they?
Yeah, my fabulous. I still love my Narbox, but I have heard a few people say theirs is brick, since there's no longer firmware updates or anything because the company's gone out of business.
Okay, but why would it brick?
Well, it's computers and it's hard drives, dude. It's a computer.
Yeah.
And all it takes is one bit of data out of whack to create all sorts of dramas. So
yeah, right.
Not worth the risk, you know.
Yeah.
And there's only 500 gigabytes, you know, which is these days is getting smaller. Isn't it? Yeah, it's crazy. It's 500 gigabytes. Oh yeah, I just got to know because I've got the new computer, of course, because I've got the new camera with the new high megapixels. This is what you're talking about before. Don't tell your wife any of this stuff. So now I've had to get new NAS drives with the NAS box to bump up my storage. Never-ending story.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it just goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
So yes, that's been my photo world this last. How long's it been since we last recorded? It's only been like 2 or 3 weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was 3 weeks.
We've done pretty good.
Yeah.
We put a surprise Christmas episode in. We've done well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. The listeners should be happy with us.
Absolutely.
Well, anyway, so I told my wife this would be a really short podcast tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish you'd stop waffling.
So tell me about Photoshop Chat GPT.
I don't know. I just saw the headline, and so I didn't want to actually read the article because that sent my work.
But you didn't send me a link for that. It's just text.
I know I didn't send you the link. I know that you can just do the same amount of work I did.
Right.
No, it's basically Photoshop is now integrated into ChatGPT.
Right.
And so you can talk in the vocalized chat that we can talk to ChatGPT. You can say, "Here's my photo, make it look better." No, change the saturation. And it uses Photoshop to do all its edits from what I could basically glance.
So you're saying OpenAI has done a deal with Adobe?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's also Acrobat and something else, not Premiere, but another. So there's like 3. It might have been their desktop publishing
InDesign.
It didn't ring a bell either, but it was something along those lines. So they've got three Adobe products into it now, and I thought, well, it's a changing world, isn't it? No wonder they do increase their prices of their subscription by so much.
Yeah,
because they're giving it away to bloody what's his face, Adobe Express. There we are. Right. Acrobat, Express, and Photoshop. I don't know what Express is, but.
I think that's just the free version of Acrobat, so you don't get all of the authoring tools. It's more a reader than a creative tool. Right.
So that's all included now in ChatGPT anyway. So just as I said, and I really just put it in there because it just shows just how fast the world is shifting.
Yeah.
In this stuff. The things that we would have thought impossible 12 months ago.
Yeah.
Not even a long time ago, 12 months ago. You wouldn't even thought, I can't wait to see an AI version of Photoshop where I could just tell it what I want it to do to my photo.
Yeah.
and it'll do it for you. Yeah, and that's and then my mind threw it straight away to, well, one of the things that makes photos stand out are people's ability to edit well.
Yes.
I got a mate of mine, Cody Conk, CODYCONK. Should look him up, people. He's a remarkable landscape photographer.
Right.
But this guy can edit up the wazoo.
Yeah.
His editing skills, his shooting skills are fabulous, but his editing to bring out the mood is fabulous. But what you can do now is grab one of his images, put it into Chat GTP, and say generate a plugin that uses this style of photo.
Yeah, right.
And it disassembles the photo and creates a not a plugin. What do they call those things these days?
An extension.
Presets.
Okay.
Yeah. There. So it'll generate a preset for you. You can then apply to all your photos.
Right.
Which is just kind of mad, you know.
His work is lovely.
His work's amazing, yeah. Yeah, so that was going to be Chat GPT. And the other thing I came across is that Minolta is back.
Yeah.
The brand name Minolta are out. You can go out now and buy an absolute garbage-looking piece of shite that could be on Temu for $1.99, and you still go, well, that's too much.
Right.
So if you pull up the article and have a gander
I'm looking at the picture of it.
Check out the lens.
Yeah, it's tiny.
It's like a pinhole.
Yeah.
It's a 48 megapixel.
Yeah.
4K Ultra HD.
Yeah.
With a lens that literally would be smaller than a match head.
Yeah. Yeah, that is tiny.
But it's a $99 camera, US $99, right. But still it looks like god awful. Those lenses just do my head in. I look at those and I just kind of cringe.
Oh, it's 8 megapixels.
48 megapixels.
No, the image sensor, 8 megapixel CMOS. Oh, that must be a typo, because above it says photo resolution is 48 megapixels. I'd say it's just a typo.
Yeah,
it's meant to be 48 megapixels.
It's massive interpolation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, maybe not. It's the digital camera world. I would imagine they've got their facts pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Or someone like. But either way, I don't even know what the size. Oh, it comes in blue and red. Oh no, it's a pink colour. They're on special for us in Australia for only $192.61.
Right.
That'd be a camera we're not putting on our Christmas list.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder who the market is for this sort of thing. Because I can't imagine that this is going to give you anything better than you'd get out of a current brand name cell phone.
So skill level, it says here on Amazon, the skill level is amateur or novice.
Right.
That's who'd buy it. But it shoots 30 frames a second.
Yeah, so it shoots video. Okay.
No, it's still photo. 30 frames a second. Continuous shooting, up to 30 frames a second.
But why? I mean, the A7 V does that as well, and I just go, why? Why does anyone need to shoot stills at that frame rate?
Well, I can understand action.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
sure.
say if
you're shooting the Olympics.
Someone's shooting a bullet, firing a bullet.
Well, 30 frames a second isn't going to help you there.
Well, it might.
No.
It gives you a better chance than 10 frames a second.
Yeah, true.
It's 3 times as much chance of actually seeing something happening at the point of contact, or coming out of the gun. Not necessarily the point of contact. That wouldn't be as much fun photo. But so it's not for me anyway. That's sort of meant. Just the name coming back out. And the worst thing is the original photo I saw, which made me click the article. The camera looked really, really good, like an old Minolta CL, which is what made me buy the Fuji XE5.
Right.
But then when I clicked on the link, it wasn't that camera. It was this piece of toy. Piece of crap. So I highly recommend you go onto Temu or AliExpress and look at their cameras for sale sometime. They're always good for a laugh.
I can imagine. Now, let me ask you.
Ask me.
Would you pay
No.
6.5 million euro for a Leica MA?
My money or someone else's?
Your money.
Not my money. Somebody else's? Absolutely.
What if it had the serial number 5 million?
Well, then that's the maximum pay for it then. a dollar a number on the serial number. That's fair enough. I think that's
what if this camera was gifted by Leica AG to
the bastard selling it,
the dearly departed Pope Francis?
Oh, that's probably why he's not using it anymore.
That's right. Yes, that's exactly why he's not using it anymore.
Well, here's the first question that needs to be asked.
Yeah.
What's the Shutter count?
Yeah.
Did he even use it, or was this gift just put around with all the rest of the gifts? Yeah, the gold-plated VCRs, the laser disc players, the lifetime subscription to Pornhub, all that stuff. I mean, all the other gifts he's given.
So there you go.
No, I probably wouldn't, to be honest. But someone did, I gather.
Yes. Yeah. So this, following the pontiff's death in April of 2025, it came to auction as a charity lot with all proceeds directed to the Pope's personal charity foundation and the auction house waiving its commission. So hang on, the Pope's personal charity foundation? So what, the money just went back into the Pope's pocket?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm reading?
It's the richest country in the world anyway. Yeah. Don't need no more money.
So anyway. But it is all bound in white leather.
Well, as the Pope would. It goes up in smoke,
for.
comes out white. That's why the smoke comes out white. They burn one of those. That's
right. Just throw Lycas on the fire.
It just goes to show, though, Bruce, that 6.5 million euro would feed how many people, would build how many schools, it just shows to show the stupid rich 1% just on their backs and telling that it's raining once again. You know?
I saw a thing the other day about how Elon Musk was making all these claims a couple of years ago that with however many billions of dollars he reckoned he could do it, that he could erase world hunger, but then instead decided to go and buy Twitter. Yeah,
and he's just got $1 trillion payout from
the board.
So he can do it 4 times now. Yeah, so he can eradicate world hunger 4 times. Yeah, maybe more. The top 3,600 billionaires on the planet, have more wealth, accumulated wealth, than the bottom 40% of the population of the world.
Yeah,
so 40% is 4 billion people.
No. There's about 8 billion people on the planet.
I was pushing 9. So 40%. Let's say 3.5 billion.
Oh, okay. You were saying the 40% was equal to 4 billion.
The bottom 40%. Right, gotcha. Yeah, the bottom 40%. So let's say it's 3.5 billion people.
Yeah.
These 3,900 people have more wealth than 3.5 billion people.
Yeah.
Combined. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
It is.
Yeah. I think we'll have to have a witch trials again. Get the witch trials again, and if your bank account, if holding your wealth makes you sink to the bottom of the lake, you're a witch.
Yeah. Well, someone posted on social media. It must have been 12 months ago that I first saw this, but I thought it was absolutely gold. It said, "How about we sacrifice the world's richest person every year?"
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Suddenly they'd all be in a hurry to get rid of their money.
Just blast them off into space.
Or maybe once a week. I think a year is too long. I think once a week.
I think you've got to let anticipation build up over it. Who's it going to be? Is it me this time? Who's drawing the short straw? And there's a rocket, but the rocket's going to be like one of those Roadrunner cartoon rockets. So the straps to the outside with the Acme rocket with the big fuse. You blast them up, and it goes up into space. It explodes over the moon, so everyone gets to see it.
Yep, love it.
See, it's all possible. Let's start that. You probably can't say stuff like that on the internet. It's being listened to, and we'll now not be allowed to go to America or something anymore, or something.
Yeah.
Just as social media comments.
I'm devastated at the prospect that I'm not allowed to visit America right now. Totally devastated.
Oh my Lord.
As someone said the other day, I don't think they need to go back 5 years. The last couple of hours should do it.
That'll learn you. Yeah.
Oh, so, mate, what are your plans for Christmas?
Not a lot, just normal family stuff. My eldest's partner's coming down from New South Wales. He's staying with us for 2 weeks or something.
Right.
So he'll be there first time at family Christmas with us. So all my wife's family comes up here on Christmas Day. We go to my sister's place on Boxing Day, and then it's just put around and do nothing. The kids have got activities and stuff to do, and friends to visit, and places that need to be taken. They don't care about us anymore. So but someone has to drive them around. so that's kind of it. And yourself, anything exciting? You got the
well, like I
fam
said,
down, so-
Max and Caitlin will be down here for a couple of weeks. Kath's youngest brother and his wife have just bought their first home up in the Blue Mountains, so the entire family is descending on their place for Christmas Day.
Oh, nice.
So that's about a 2-hour drive from us. So we'll get up on Christmas morning, have a lazy Christmas breakfast, and then the four of us plus the dog we'll all jump in the car, drive to the Blue Mountains, spend Christmas evening with the family at Nick and Belinda's place, and then they'll look after the dog for the night because the four of us are going to go and stay in a motel simply because there's too much family for them to accommodate everybody in the house. And then on Boxing Day, because Caitlin's never been to New South Wales, we're going to take them up to the Blue Mountains and do Scenic World at Katoomba and do some of the touristy stuff up there.
Nice.
And then in the evening, or in the afternoon, drive back down to Nick and Belinda's, pick up the dog and then come home.
Nice. That sounds like a fairly relaxing kind of couple of days.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. So, yeah.
Well, we may go away for a day or two. Good look up there, get someone to feed the cats, and you can't put them in the car. And pets become such a pain when you want to go and do
That's
stuff.
exactly what Kath keeps saying. She said, when Randy goes, we're not getting another dog. She said, I'm
too restricted.
Sick of trying to find someone to look after the dog when we want to go away.
Well, Mike, it'd pay for my kid to fly up to your place, and he'd look after. He loves dogs to pieces. You got a house sitter and a dog walker right there. Anytime he needs for as long as you want. Nice. A couple of years would be good. well, you have a fabulous Christmas, mate.
I will, mate.
I hope that Santa brings you some photo goodies.
I hope so. And I would like to say...
Do you have anything on your list?
No, I don't actually have any photo stuff on my list. I mean, I just bought myself the macro lens.
Yeah. I bought a ton the last couple of months.
Yeah.
There's almost nothing left.
Santa's going, you left nothing for me.
But probably it's the business bought that, not the family. I don't want my family buying my business tools.
No, absolutely.
So you were about to say,
I was just about to say, wish our listeners a very Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year. Don't drink and drive. Get out and
Happy
shoot.
Hanukkah.
Yes.
And any other festive celebrations that we're not overly aware of, whatever you do to relax and celebrate, enjoy it and do it well and be safe.
Absolutely. And we'll take a break until mid-January and then we'll be back.
Mid-July?
Mid-year.
Mid-year. We'll see you next year. Let's not put a date on it, Bruce. We'll see you next year, everybody. Let's leave them guessing.
Okay.
Right? Now we'll do a New Year's Eve falling into January 1 podcast and scare the crap out of them. Cut that little bit out so they don't know.
Yeah, okay. No worries. All right, mate. You have a good one.
Take care, mate. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a safe Christmas and stuff. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Shutters Inc. For questions, comments, and feedback, email theboys@shuttersincpodcast.com.